Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 18 of my Super Kids Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we're still at the park where we were at the end of the last part, and we are trying to make some friends for our kids because they're working on their social butterfly aspiration. So let's see if she did count for one. So now what we want to do before the kids all leave, try and see if we can talk to people. She already knows her, but she doesn't. She, being Abigail, already knows. Oh, of course she knows. She does know Elsa, but she's not friends. But I'm not going to work on those right now. I'll work on that later. I'm just trying to do ones that I can introduce myself to. And because of the time, I expect a lot of the kids are going, like the kids that are visiting the park are going to leave soon. So then let's work our way through. I keep clicking on the wrong. So we already know her. So we're going to try and have Connie introduce herself to Olive also. And why don't I just keep it paused? Declan, we can do the same with Olive. And let's check with Edward. Edward can do the same with Olive. Freddie, where are you, Freddie? Are you in there? I don't know why the wall went up there, but whatever. And we can try and do a friendly introduction there. I don't know if this will interfere because they're all doing the same thing at the same time, trying to talk to the same people at the same time, but we're going to try it anyway. And he already is, that must be his one friend is Olive with a Grant. And unfortunately, teens don't count for either children or adults, so we can introduce ourselves, but it's not going to count for this aspiration. So we have a few, and let's just see if they all come over and try and make friends. And I think there was someone over here, wasn't there? No, are you not coming? Oh, maybe because the others were. Let's try this again. Colleen, I should say. Wrong name, no, it's our kids. Olive. Come do a friendly introduction to Olive, and you already know Elsa. You can ask her about her day anyways. And let's check in on Nora. I don't know if this is counting as the other location, so we're going to talk about grilled cheese. And if it does, it does, and if it doesn't, oh well, we'll have to get it somewhere else. I'm thinking that's not. Usually you don't actually have to meet them. You just have to talk to them. That's just a gnome. So I think we've pretty much done what we can this evening. Oh, is there an adult? Is that an adult? Yes, it is. That's an odd outfit, I have to say. I think we'll just skip it for now. And that's a teen because I recognized Rohan and another teen. So I think I do find that parks are a really good place to meet teens pretty much, I think, anytime. But children, there are specified hours, as I've mentioned before. So I'm going to just take them home and I'll be back when they get there. Well, we're home and there is snow here because it's winter. And there's our nanny, ever present. So, can you talk to the nanny and get this to count as our second location? Why don't we come here and do a heartfelt compliment? And we must need to start a gathering. So, let's do that. And while I'm here, let's check. We can breed the frogs. So, I will breed the frogs. And you guys, since are you playing with emotion? Outside in the cold? No, you're playing. Playing's not allowed. You gotta play with emotion. And how about you, Grant? Are you playing with emotion? No, you're playing also. So you're gonna switch that to playing with emotion. There you go. You're gonna do something. Well, it said play. Usually I see it saying playing with emotion, but now it's on the floor. And it looks like it's in their hand. Interesting. So what I was going to try and do is when she's finished with that, I was going to have them not write in journal. Oh, good. Freddie did his homework. Colleen, you may as well write in your journal. And keep going. Oh, you're having a shower. Well, you could have done that. I should check. You're having a shower, so I'm not going to tell you to do anything different than that. This time I'll pay attention. Write in journal. And you're playing with that. So they're doing their thing. I'm going to read the frogs, and then I'll be back and get Nora to encourage those who are writing in their journals. So the reading is done. So now I'm going to come over here and do some encouraging of writing in a journal so that we can get some boost to this emotional control. I'm also going to go have her encourage them for playing with emotion while we're at it. Encourage writing in journal, and you guys are like still playing. Oh, that's good. They weren't playing for very long before when I was having them play with the toys, which was okay because it meant they got through the part quickly, but not so good if I really want them to be playing. What is... It's just very bright over. It looked kind of like fire, but it wasn't. Okay, can you pick up your toy? You've left it here on the ground. Can you, yeah, like, that's odd. It's sitting there, and I can't pick it up because it's supposedly in your hand. How about I cancel playing with emotion and see whether you can then come put this in your inventory? No, you can play with emotion. That's a bit glitchy. They're glitched. Their toys are going to be out here. I'm going to have her burn them or something. I don't want to burn them. I just don't want them on the ground. Are you going to put them away? Are you putting that toy away? Because it'd be nice if... good. All right. So why don't we come and find him? Let me pause so he doesn't move too quickly on me. And we're going to try and encourage the playing to wind down. And let's check where, and then we're going to actually rally the troops. Club gatherings, rally the troops. And then we're going to check, I'll put it here, but not for her so much. We're going to put it with Grant. So, yeah, that emotional control is not very high. I have to say, all the stove is broken, so we're going to have to fix it. Oh, he's cleaning up. So we should encourage that. Well, he was cleaning up. You can keep cleaning up. Clean up. And you may as well come over here and encourage her playing to wind down also. And then you may as well encourage him for doing his homework. There's a lot of encouraging going on. And you should probably come and repair this. Oh, we probably should actually encourage him for cleaning that up. Doing dishes. Forget the repair. We'll do the repair after. What's more important is the encouraging. And oh no, and then we're gonna discipline for making a mess. Firm, express disappointment. And then can we encourage him for doing his homework? No, we can't. Okay, so we're going to actually teach him parenting. No, there's someone doing dishes. We're going to encourage him. Parenting, encourage, throwing out trash, and doing those dishes. Abigail, your empathy, I think we need to work on some I think we need to just take them all. Oh, she's got to repair this first. I think we want to repair the stove. So we will hopefully quickly repair it. And I'm going to check. So you need a keep fit badge. You need good deeds. So why don't you come here and That's a good one. I'm not really sure. They all are ones we have to work on a lot with them. We're just gonna do this. But what I want you to do is empty that trash. Or maybe I should have you empty this trash first. Try and beat the nanny. And then you may as well come and scavenge for parts. Oh, there's a non-existent mess there that he was making, but then it disappeared. Oh, is this too full again? Oh my goodness, how full? Why is it so full? So full. Mess, mess, mess. Well, we may as well just pick this extra stuff up. And then I guess you're gonna have to, why don't you sort out recyclables and maybe that will help. Be quick about it. There's so much stuff here. Sort out. Do we have anything in here? Why don't you sort out compostables? That might, I don't know, I'm just curious if that takes them there automatically. Okay, you guys, why don't you all take turns doing some knitting? Why can't you knit clothing? Oh, you gotta get up. You can't sit there. You gotta move. Now you can knit a beanie. We'll let you just knit that beanie. And then are you the same? No, you can knit. Why don't you knit some socks? And why don't we do something productive? Well, your mom has to clean up. Knit. Oh, you can't because you're in a slotted chair too, aren't you? So you're going to come knit. We're going to, an orange one. And can you knit? Nope. You're in that chair. Let's get you out. And let's try knitting. Oh, you can resume. Okay. This is another one where I don't really want to do this. Oh, whatever. We'll just do that. I don't like any of the options. Normally, I don't care. Just when they got so many that we got to work on together, that's a bit more of an issue. And you're finding it dirty. Can you collect? Oh, you have a lot of badges, but you need to do your good deeds badge. We can't do any of that until we have the stuff cleaned up. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Can we keep sorting out recyclables? Oh, they're famished. So feed the compost to the beetles. They're hungry. And we're gonna... Oh, that's the compost we're gonna feed to them. Okay, maybe they're not in a spot where we can get to them, and that's the problem. Try it like this. Will it work if we do that? Feed compost to beetles. Nope. I'm not sure why. We try this. Let's put it... poor beetles. Just feed them. We'll just pick that up. And so they shouldn't be hungry anymore. Okay, so now nurture. So they're not miserable anymore. I know a kid could do this. And maybe, what are you doing? You're brutally dancing. You're actually going to come here and nurture that. And she is going to sort out more recyclables. I may have to tell him to do that again because this is taking a while. I thought this it seemed like it had sped up in one of my saves, but maybe I'm just being impatient. I'm guessing enough time has passed that I can breed these frogs again, and indeed, it has. So we can breed the frogs, and is she ever gonna finish that? Well, finally she's done, and she can keep doing the recycling. And I want to set him up. I just don't want to stop what I'm doing with the breeding of the frog because I might forget and get distracted. So we'll have to go back. I think maybe we'll try and do some of these Christmas things early. So, or Christmas, sorry, Winterfest things early so that maybe we can go back to the park and meet people at the park. That would probably be good. And he's eating. There we go. Breed these frogs. And you probably should make a grand meal. Why don't you come here and make a grand meal? And we're going to make a grand breakfast because it's breakfast time right now. So that's probably a good time to do that. And luckily the decoration part is done without us having to do anything. So that's always nice. And why don't we put this in the fridge? There we go. And I did have, he's eating, but why don't you come here and nurture? They're declining, so they're not as bad. They're not, I think they were miserable before. Now they're declining. So it's improved, which is good. And what is this one? It's out of season, which is why it's, and what is this? It's a carrot. I think I purposely left it out there because I didn't care about it being out of season. So that's why it is there. And we do need to have a sale at some point. Oh, look at that. Bonnie is done with her knitting project. Call Abigail. Oh, why did you stop? Come back here. What are you doing? Oh, you're knitting. Of course, that's why you stopped. Resume that grand breakfast and let me take this knitting basket out so that you can't knit when I don't want you to. And let's check your needs. You need to have a shower, so why don't you take a shower? And you need to have a shower, so why don't you take a shower? And you also need to take a shower, so you can take a shower too. So we're gonna get through them all. And why don't you come here and nurture some more? They are now still declining. Okay, we got another pop-up. I'll just do this. She's going to have a lot of teaching of manners to do. And maybe, you know what we'll do? It's Winterfest. We're going to go do some volunteering. And we'll volunteer at a soup kitchen. That might be kind of nice and fitting for Winterfest. But we'll do some of the actual things here. What do you want to do? You want to do the festive spirit. I think we need to get a tree is what we need to do. But, and then I find, fingers crossed we won't have a fire, but sometimes like lighting the tree and looking at the tree can help with that. And we have to make sure we're home at, I believe it's 8 p.m. near fireplaces, but also they'll just come inside. We'll just want to make sure the door is unlocked. So, Declan, you need a shower too, but why don't you come take a turn? Oh, they're still declining. Why are they declining? They shouldn't be declining. Are they not coming? Did Grant not go? I don't know. I'll keep an eye there and see if I can see him going out. No, he's not. Can you go here? You're stuck. Can you nurture? Now I get you closer? No, you can't nurture. Okay. Why don't we just put them outside? There we go. Come and nurture. So that's what happened. They didn't get nurtured. That's what the issue was. And I probably changed. That's why they couldn't do it before. I need to change it. I can probably put them back in now that I see it and flip it this way. And then maybe they can do it inside and stand there and do it. Because the issue is more if it's like, well, it is freezing out. So it's not so good to be out here. Did you get your meal cooked? You should scrubberoo yourself. Magic. Scrubberoo. And then you should come and grab. Oh, look, someone's already eating. Why don't we call to meal? Why don't we call a grand meal? And, you know, those of us who can eat together can eat together. Good, she was successful, which is always nice. So we're going to call to this grand meal and get that part done. Then we'll open the presents. We'll get a tree out. We'll buy a tree after they eat. But I don't think we're going to get through all of this Winterfest in this part. But she needs to eat. Sure. I don't ever find anyone ever calls when I get those. When it first, I think that's from Get Famous, and I did have Sims call and actually get some dates and stuff like that, I remember. But I can't say recently I've had any of that happening. So she is, let's go fast while they eat their breakfast, and the only one who needs to eat. Because I don't think any of the kids have the traits that they need. Kids don't generally need to do grand meals, but there are certain traits that, you know, they still like it even though they're kids. Oh, look, Bonnie's level 10 of social. Very good. And that garbage just keeps getting filled up. There's so many kids. There we go. So she ate. Good. So now that we've done that, we're going to rally the troops. Oh, look at that. We should probably encourage him for something because he did something that more parenting. Oh, well, I would have thought we could have. More. Can we do any encouraging with him? Nope. Freddie, why don't you go back to cleaning out that food like you were going to do? I'll put this in here. It's like overflowing. I just keep sticking it in our inventory. Why don't we just supercell? And I really don't want to have to empty the trash, but I think we're going to have to because it's just not working. She's like, go and empty the trash like every day. And there's that Patchy trying to harvest our stuff and getting stuck on that. Okay, so we got some of it. We can harvest the crocuses. And we may as well harvest the sage. And you know what? Forget this. We're just going to harvest all when you come back. It's just easier than me having to like... We got the stuff that made a lot of money. So that's the good thing. And, oh, look, she got that second location. Okay, we can... I don't know if I can put this in our inventory. I can. Luckily. And we may as well try and come and harvest those. We'll see whether the harvesting all... Oh, now that the garbage is empty, I'm going to pause while she's doing that. And I'll wait. I'm going to put a tree in the middle there. But what I want to do is... I think she has... Yeah, I already did that. I keep going from the one. Why don't we go from the bottom? Grant. Collect badge. You need to do your good deed. So forget the collecting. Why don't you empty trash? Oh, and he's got his done. So Freddie, you need to do your good deeds. So why don't you empty this trash? Like, no wonder it's full. I keep having kids empty trash to try and work on their good deeds badge, which fills it up. Oh, I wonder if you oh, you can't. You can gift it, but they can't donate to charity. The kids can't. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that children couldn't donate to charity. So we're going to collect the soy wax also. And now that she is back, we are going to check. I doubt we have a Christmas tree. We do not have a Christmas tree. So we are going to get them a Christmas tree. We're going to get the one that we have to decorate. And we will put it right here. I think that works. Let's put the walls down. It's not actually even. Maybe I'll use this because they're not actually even where they are. So we'll see how that works. But they are going to decorate the tree and do everything else they need to do in the next part. That's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!